Uh, so this couple of years been crazy. We've been leaving COVID and everything else, and I'm like, if you want one thing is another. So I don't know. You guys asking, probably wondering what's my plans are, what's going on with me in my life, and so last few years, turning into years that I've been taking care of Bob. This is all Bob. This is Bob's room. This is all Bob's stuff. He's and yeah, and I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, basically much I was taking care of old man Bob. He's was dying, and now dead. And I had to deal with that. That was a lot to deal with. A lot to deal with emotionally and physically and everything, and to deal with a family member that's dying. That's a lot. It's definitely a lot to deal with to deal with a family member dying, and yeah. So yeah. So and so that's what I've been dealing with. Is that for the last 2 years I've been just here taking care of my family. Last year we had to move from a house in Redmond to this house, which is a lot smaller house than what we was, and so it's a lot more cluttered and a lot more stuff. And Bob just kind of a pack rat, which you have a lots of stuff. We've been trying to put as much stuff as his in this room, try to organize it. Eventually, and so that's kind of the whole what I've kind of been doing. Also trying to make videos, trying to keep my channel alive, making things. Every day is a new destiny. Every moment is a new opportunity. So, going forward, I'm not really quite sure what the plan is. Like, you guys see a lot of people have questions about what I'm going to do, what's going on with the bus. So I still have the bus. It's still in Ohio, Michigan area, and we are right now. I just got a phone call saying the guy need to get the bus moved so he can get started on his shop. He's building a mechanic shop. I told him, hey, can you work on a bus? He's like, no, he doesn't work on old buses. So I found a mechanic that might be able to work on it. I think Michelle's going to try to travel out there to meet with the guy. Because he cannot tell that I'm still kind of up to my head, really up to my head, and Bob crap. Even after Bob not here, I'm still have literally up to my head with this crap. I got his memorial coming next week. It's on the 4th. I don't know if you guys should be live streaming that, but I still got all the stuff that I gotta deal with, and I don't know what happened to the chat. It's crazy that is there something I can't? There's something wrong with the chat. I can't get the chat to come up. I'm gonna try to. Maybe I can pull it up here on the computer. But yeah, I don't know. I'll start worry about comments in a little bit. But yeah, so we got a memorial planning, and then I'm gonna try to do yard sale. I'm gonna try to sell some of the stuff like his stereo equipment and stuff maybe on eBay. We also have a whole box of like knickknacks, electronics here that I gotta sell. I mean, my family told me, why don't you just take all the stuff to Goodwill, and like it smelled like cats. Goodwill doesn't really probably want any of this stuff. This stuff right here is all like more designer clothes. This is like a Nike shirt. This is all cool clothes. I don't know if you guys have any websites that I can probably put the stuff on. If you guys want to make a comment on things, I can put it on. You know, so yeah, and then you know, comments on what places I can put the stuff. Yeah. And so it's just a lot of things that I got going on. So yeah. So I don't know. It's just a lot going on. Everything's going on. Trying to just keep things going. And so yeah, he say, yeah, I got one guy say he met me at the fair. That's awesome. That's all you need to come down and visit us. Oh, Lizzie Love. Who's Lizzie Love? And where are you guys located, Lizzie? Yeah, I'd love to see exactly. As once I can get down and get my bus running, I'd like to go visit a lot of people. That's the whole plan. Like people are like, wait, how are you going to afford the gas on a big bus? And they like, well, the thing about a bus, it's only cost gas when you drive it. I mean, this should be like a duh thing, but it's like it's not like you're going to drive it every day. It's not like I'm driving around doing DoorDash or doing driving around doing daily activities in a bus. It's like you drive to where you're going and then park it, you know. And then when you're ready to go somewhere else, then you pick it up and go. So you only move it every, only when as necessary, or when you feel like you need, when you got somewhere to go. Other than that, I probably like to save my Cyberquad and take that around. I've been thinking about selling it, but because I need the money. Which is another thing. Is that right now I save about $2,000, and my $2,000 that I saved in the stock market now it's like $1,000 because the stock market just fucking went and had a nosedive, And now I have to do all the traveling, all this stuff, and all this everything else, and that's why I need to stay here and do the RSL. Because otherwise they're not going to have the money to get the bus running. Because the bus is going to cost a lot of money to get running. The bus also going to take a lot of money in just traveling out there and living expenses and everything else. And it's hard to save money when you don't have a lot of money to save. And so, people think I'm rich or something, but I'm not. I'm probably poorer than everybody here watching, even probably the homeless people that are watching. But yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I just want to try to get my life together, start traveling. Maybe after we get this bus fixed, I can turn it into an Airbnb. I can put it on a piece of property somewhere and rent it out on Airbnb and then use that money to buy a new bus, convert it to electric, and put some solar panels on the top. That's my long-term goal. My other long-term goal is to build a school, some type of school, university for YouTube and creative people, like an art school. I want to build an art school. That's kind of a long-term idea that I have. I was trying to build an art school, but you know, like it's gonna cost. But that's a really kind of long term goal because land property values are just really hard thing to get right now. Land is really hard thing to get right now. I got a few friends that says that they got a few people that say they own some property that I might be able to do some like a land contract with somebody to. That's the biggest thing is to try to maybe do some type of land contract, get some investors together. So yeah, we're just going, and just to be able to start the school. So that's probably what and try to get the land donated. So yeah. So that's my problem. But yeah, I'm trying to get out to Ohio, Michigan area to try to get my bus running sooner than later. But I got 2 weeks to about 2-3 more weeks until I can get that, and then I also want to go to VidCon. So I'm hoping that maybe I can go down to California, hit VidCon, and then go to back up to Ohio and visit my dad. My dad also live in Ohio. So, but my dad hates the bus. I don't know. I mean, my family is just like thinking I should just stay here and try to make YouTube videos. But it's like you guys all want me to go out and travel and make videos and make good content and do fun things and stuff. So I'm like and I want to go traveling. I feel very like stuck and trapped here. I feel like I'm in a cage and or like stuck here, and I feel like, and I don't know how I'm gonna sell all this stuff. I don't know how eBay work. I don't know how all this stuff work, and I need like hire somebody that know about eBay so we can sell all this crap, and I don't even know what to do, man. I really don't really know, but maybe I can do a live stream after this live stream. We can go through this crap and you guys can make a bid. I don't know. I have no idea what to do, but all I know is that I want to make a solar power school bus eventually. See, this is what I got right here. This T-shirt. I bought this from this Jerry Rig Everything. I'm a big fan of his, and he built an electric vehicle. I watched all this video, make probably way more sense about this than me. There are only like 5 parts of an electric vehicle. You got the motor, you got the electronics that make the motor turn, the motor controller, the motor, the motor inverter controller, all that thing, and then, the computer, and then you got the batteries and the BMS and the battery charger, and and they all have to work together, and and you got to build a plan and stuff, which I could definitely do that on a bus. I donate this to a thrift store. Yeah, but then if I donate, but the problem is that if I donate all the stuff to the thrift store, they probably don't want any of it because it doesn't meet their quality standards, so they probably end up throwing it all away. 2, is that it doesn't fix the problem that I don't have the money to leave town or travel. So that's the whole thing, is that I don't have money to leave town or travel. So I would donate all to a charity if I had the money to do that. That's a rich person luxury. I want to at least try to have a yard sale something first. You know. I mean, I don't understand why I just drag the stuff out there this weekend and try to sell it. No, my family want me to wait to and them to help me, and I'm like, why do I need your help? See, that's one other thing I hate about my life is like my family won't let me do anything because they don't think I'm capable of doing anything without help. And everybody thinking that I'm not capable of doing anything, and then they, and it's like, yeah, yeah. So maybe I should just have a yard sale this weekend. But the problem is like how do I advertise a yard sale when I have a YouTube channel and I don't want to dox myself? I don't want to put my address out on the internet because we're going to have trolls showing up at my house, burning my house down, like what happened in Detroit. And I know that I probably don't care if my house get burned down because that means I can just travel again and have an even better excuse to travel. But then my mom would be homeless and that would be bad. So I don't want to make my mom homeless, and yeah, because I put my house out on the internet and people burn it down. So I don't know why people are that vicious enough to burn down somebody's house, but it happens. So that's why. Yeah, but I definitely want to go traveling and make this summer. I'm trying to go get my bus fixed. I still have my bus. And people are like, why don't you get a new bus? I'm like, I don't have $7,000 for a new bus. So yeah, that people were thinking that, I'm going to go get that bus from the state fair for $7,000. And I'm like, I don't have $7,000 for a bus. Unless I have investors, maybe I thought about buying a bus and turning it into an Airbnb. If I had investors, I mean, yeah, it would probably pay for itself in like less than a year. But then you gotta buy the property and rent out the property. But then you could probably put several buses on a piece of property like that. And each bus could be rented out for $100, and if you have 5 buses that rent out for $100 a day, you can make $500 a day on a piece of property that you rent out for that per month, and then and it probably costs you $10,000 per bus, and you make $100 a day, which will pay for itself. Anyway, I don't know. But then you got other expenses, other costs like cleaning fees. The maid and the property management probably going to take half the money. So you're probably looking at $50 a day. But it would definitely pay for itself. And yes, it probably costs about $10,000 per bus because you got to fix it up and put furniture and appliances in it, and yeah, which is a lot cheaper than a tiny home for like $40,000-$50,000, So yeah, so you're talking about $1,000 a month you'd be making, so about $1,500 a month you'd be making if you make $50 a day, you make $1,500 a month. or 1,000 probably, because you're probably not gonna rent it out every single day. So yeah, so say $1,000 a month. So you can pay for itself in a year. Yeah. That's a pretty good cost. So you pretty much double make your money back every year. So, does anybody want to be an investor on Airbnb property with me? Let me know. Advise local put some couple signs out at interest people to come by. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I probably can just advertise it locally, just put signs up, yard sale this way. It's just a random yard sale. Maybe people come by. I gotta get more of these banana boxes. When it's organize everything in these banana boxes, I've been trying to stack these banana boxes up. I don't know why the comments are not coming up on the phone. That's really kind of video. Alright, well, you guys think I should start going through Bub's stuff now, or do you think I should do a different live stream for it? Maybe we can start organizing some stuff. So we got this is more clothes right here in here. And then we got electronics. We got more electronics and doodads. This is like a weather machine. Yeah, I got bunts underwear. I thought maybe I could do like 100 layers of underwear challenge. That'd be a funny video. Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, so I have literally a whole box of underwear. These are all like dress shirts. These are like Bob has so many clothes. It's kind of ridiculous. Some of the dress clothes are really awesome. I could definitely sell these online for probably $20 a piece. I don't know. I gotta fit out a website I can sell clothes on. Maybe eBay, or what do you guys think? I have no idea. I gotta go get some more boxes and organize some more of the stuff. I'm probably going to go do that today, get off here, or finish organizing all the stuff we have. But yeah, if anybody have any websites that I can use to go through this stuff, let me know. So yeah. And make sure you hit the like button. It has like 0 likes on this, or hardly any likes on this video. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get off here. But yeah, I got big plans this summer. If you guys want to leave a donation, send a Cash App donation because yeah, I need some money if you want to get me on the road traveling so I can make some videos and stuff. So let me know.